we're just gonna get right to it, man. Gonna get these weights going. Do some curls. Get warmed up and hit some back. That'll be the plan. Now, one sec. Sure. I'll tell you on that 1.2K to 1.8K diet I've been doing. It's been 2 weeks and I've lost around 10 to 15 pounds. Yeah, so you should be eating a lot more food. You should not be losing 1 pound a day. That's more than you need to be losing. That is a little too fast of a pace. Even if you have a lot of weight to lose. I would probably, once again, don't want you eating 1.2K calories. I'm glad that you're moving in the direction that you want to go. You just don't feel hungry? Alright. But you don't want to be eating 1.2K calories, that's too low. 1.8K, that's fine. 1.2, too low. Too low. There we go. Let's get warmed up. So is that like the first 2 weeks of your diet though? Because sometimes there's big fluctuations or big changes in just the first little part of a diet. But yeah, you don't want to be eating quite that low. 1.6 daily, okay, that's not that bad. I mean, it's pretty low. But if you're not real active, could be okay. But you just don't want to start a diet super low because eventually you're gonna have to adjust your calories. And if you're already on bare bones calories, that's gonna kind of suck. But I'm still excited for you. I just want to make sure that we're sort of setting ourselves up for long-term success, right? And 1.2K calories per day is not setting us up for long-term success. I would try to be a little bit more deliberate about hitting the 1.8K. And if you feel like you're not hungry, maybe getting a little more exercise could be good. That's good though, man. But also, there's also a component of sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And if you wanna go ham, then you go ham. Don't listen, don't let me stop you. Got any comps coming up soon? Nope. With the pandemic, probably just focusing on making gains. We've been dieting down a little bit though, just for myself, just to do a little mini cut, just to sharpen up and feel good. And to give us a little bit of a leaner start to the next bulking phase, which has been fun and feeling good. But no, probably won't be competing for a little while with the pandemic the way it is. Probably not. Thinking next year, most likely. Just hit the ideal weight as fast as possible, but as fast as possible to hitting an ideal weight, that's not really the approach I'd recommend, you know what I mean? You should go ahead and start exercising now and bump your calories up a little bit now, rather than just like drive your metabolism into the dirt by not eating any food. Right? Is it a good idea to work biceps every day? If you want to, sure. Go for it, man. I mean, you can probably show them some love. I don't know if you want to go ham on biceps every day. Your biceps don't grow? Well, gotta keep working on them. It's not that they won't grow ever, it's just that what you've been doing might not be getting them there, or just, it will get them there, it just takes more time, so. Sometimes that's how it works. It's like my arms and shoulders take a while to progress too, but a combination of patience and then adjustment over time. Yeah. But yeah, nosediving your calories to speed run, hitting a certain weight freeborn is not really the way to go in my opinion. But your shoulder getting fixed is definitely important for sure, but you can go for a walk with your shoulder not feeling good, right? Right? I think so. Do deadlifts today? I'm probably gonna be doing bodybuilding back day, so it's gonna be probably more like rows than deadlifts. Yeah. Probably so. More like rows. Deadlifts like could be tomorrow though. That's kind of how I've set it up recently. It's like bodybuilding back day to like a heavy pull day. So today will be the bodybuilding back day, right? Where we're gonna do the volume rows. That's what I'm thinking. Nice, Crouster. Good stuff. Been in the gym consistently, made some serious gains. Way to work, dude. Mark losing weight, gone from 395 down to 270. That's awesome progress. Goal is 220. You'll be happy? Awesome. Once you get 220, what's the plan? You'll be happy. What does that mean? Then what? Then you ease up on that diet, start eating food that you know hasn't been part of your plan for a while. Start. Oh my gosh, what is in here? Oh, it's the Archer's tool is in here. Great. Got to get Jenny on this. She's pretty good at getting these out. Great. Oh, there we go, I got it. The repairman left his tool in my van. There we go. There we go. Your hospital's new policy got you scared. How so? Kidneys my diet. My weight loss is for health. Doctor said lose weight or your life, you pick. So what have you been doing? That's good, 220. You're gonna stay on the plan? That's the right plan, dude. That's the right idea. What do you do to get such a beard? Just let it grow. Trim it up every now and then. We started the gym back up last week. Today will be day 8. Way to go, dude. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep it up. Let's get warmed up now, team. Trying to go beer for 23 years now? Oh, are you 23 or how old are you? I think my beard's probably grown in more, you know, as I've gotten older. We are way understaffed and they said they are firing all employees not vaccinated. Well, that's sketchy stuff, but not being vaccinated at the hospital may as well be fired, right? Like, what are you doing, you know? You're working in healthcare, you're not vaccinated. I mean, yeah. I don't know the legality of that, but I mean, it certainly makes sense, right? How are you going to work in healthcare and not be vaccinated, right? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, there's a lot of strain on healthcare workers right now. So, definitely tricky. Yep. Definitely tricky, Zig. You just got to get people on the same team making good decisions. But having somebody work in a hospital that can just spread the virus to other people because they're not vaccinated is like, or they could get sick themselves and just be out of work. Like, what are you doing, you know? Microsoft is making the vaccine mandatory as well. Yeah, I mean, there comes a time where you have to kind of like enforce making good decisions, because people sometimes won't want to do it on their own. Natural immunity, that's not a thing, Trojan. That's not a thing. As far as I know. Natural immunity is not something that I think is there right now. Yeah. But whatever. Keep it longer? Yeah. I gotta trim. Gotta get my hair cut too while I do it myself, but still. Yeah, good job, Flawless. That's awesome, man. 4 miles daily? That's fantastic. That's real good stuff. Alright. Cool, K Wolf. You hired a trainer to help you keep more accountable? Sure. Hey, you could've. I mean, that sounds good, man. Sounds good. What's the PT have you doing? Yeah, some people, that's what's interesting. Some people, they just hire a PT just to have somebody on their case. Makes you feel better, right? It's interesting. Fitness watch useful? I find the Whoop useful, yeah, definitely. Old Warrior Soul, where does that come from? Ugh. Look at a couple of these. Oh, Savannah's cool. Ugh. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. The new Dreadfire vessel? How so? Is he like a damage on use? Because it sounds like it's not a damage on use. It sounds like it's a stat thing. Tommy, thanks for the 63 months, dude. Keeping it rolling, my man. Keeping it rolling. Thank you, thank you. Gotcha, so it's like that trick in the fact that it's like just good, yeah, gotcha. Well, it's not the first vaccine ever, right? So they know how to make a vaccine, Cran. It just takes a second to get it going. I think you can have confidence in it at this point. Take you through the basics, good stuff. Good, I'm glad somebody, I mean, if you get, the thing is you can get really like bad PTs, but if you got a good one, that's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Stop being in deficit, your energy for your workouts and something more, yeah. Yep, that's good stuff. Think about New World, yeah, we played it for like, you know, 2 weeks straight during beta, it's been great. We've got a ton of videos on my YouTube channel about it too, check it out. Check it out. Oh. Right, but that hasn't really happened, right, Crayon? Yep. Well, thanks, dude. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, that'd be great. We actually have 4 YouTube channels. The main YouTube channel is really the only one that does any kind of significant pumping. That's been our main YouTube channel. All the rest of them are just like super new, but they're just kind of fun to have because I have a lot of stuff to post. So awesome. Okay, well that sounds good, man. Here we go. Is that your situation, Kreia, or are you just arguing that perspective? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I don't think I need to have this on there today. I was thinking about it, but yeah, I don't think we need it. Yeah. Good stuff, Craig. Good stuff. Yep. Yep. Just to make, I don't know if it makes me feel any better, but vaccine treated me fine, so hopefully you feel good and all good. Some people feel like a little under the weather for a day or two. Hopefully it doesn't, hopefully it's just fine for you, man. Good call, getting it. Yeah. Good call. Protect yourself and the people around you, man. Gotta work together on it. Hopefully your wife in healthcare has already got it and has been feeling fine too. That's what usually happens is people get the vaccine and they're fine. But it does, your body is trying to perform an immune response, so sometimes you feel a little under the weather, but it happens. It happens. All right, here we go. Yeah. Yep. Oh. All right, here we go. There we go. Should we try to get warmed up with some back day? Yeah. That is one of the freaky things. Yeah, is that like the new variants are infecting people who are vaccinated. Yeah. But thankfully, the vaccine, in my understanding, helps make the symptoms not life-threatening, right? So your body actually has an immune response prepared, so it can better handle the virus. It doesn't make you immune to it. That's one of the freaky things. Is that it's gonna if we don't take it seriously, it's gonna get bad again. So, it's not like it's been fine, but it was like we're making progress, and then half the people don't make good decisions, and so it starts to get worse again. And it's like, okay, but yeah, yep. Oh, it's kind of freaky, huh? Yeah. I'm glad that you're not feeling too bad. Well, that's my understanding is that the vaccine helps it not be as bad if you do get it. Yeah. It's crazy, huh? Crazy. But yeah, you still can. You can still get it if you've had it before, and you can still get it if you've had the vaccine, so. But it does help, yeah, for sure. That's my understanding. I'm not an expert. That's my understanding. You still get, yeah. It's not as bad, right? Yep. Yep. Yeah, I got Moderna. That treated me really nicely. So, Delta doesn't have not feeling it in hams at all in the upper back. I mean, I'm doing them wrong. Are you new to deadlifts? That is probably where you're feeling them. As you progress in deadlift, you're going to learn how to pull with the back of your legs more. But if you're new, that's just where you're feeling it. Feeling it up in your upper back in traps is not bad on a deadlift. So. Sometimes if you're new to the movement, you're just going to feel it in certain places. So that's fine. What's up, Smurf? But yeah. Thankfully, my family, except for Archer, got vaccinated and it treated everybody just fine. But one of the freaky things is that, yeah, my sister and brother-in-law both got it anyway, because my brother-in-law works I think he might have gotten it from the gym, he thought, maybe, something like that. But yeah, thankfully for them, the symptoms weren't bad because they were vaccinated, so, yeah. Yeah. So, it seems like the people who study this kind of thing recommend that you get it to help keep yourself and your people around you safe. You gotta work together on this kind of stuff. So, yep. Yeah, stay safe, Fade. And congrats on the little one. That's really exciting. All right. Oh, let's get our day going here, man. Oh. The rows are nice and light to get the moving and grooving. Oh, that's so exciting, Faye. That's awesome, man. Congrats. We definitely could go that route. We're not sure. We're pretty happy with Archer right now. Let's put it that way. He's amazing. No rush to go back into the twilight zone of a newborn right now. We're good. We're working towards a real good place with our family. Everything's been a lot of fun, so doing good. That's awesome, though, man. Very exciting. All these over here now. Woo! Yeah, being a dad is pretty awesome, I agree. And eating a burger, nice. Current split is legs, arms and shoulders, bodybuilding back, heavy pull, then chest, then repeat. Speaking of little ones.
Hello!
What's up, mister?
This little boy, he's coming out.
What's up, dude?
Just cute.
What's up, dude?
Hi, Daddy. You okay? Careful.
What's up, little tins?
That's mommy's weight. Every time he sees that bar with the tens, he says, that's mommy's weight. Yes, mommy's weight.
Chuck it there. Chuck it weights. Chuck it weights.
Say hi, everyone. Oh, the fan.
Yeah, I turned it on and hit the repairman left his tool inside the fan there for a second. It's going
Dedicated, huh? Careful. Come on over here. You want to do some weights with Daddy?
Daddy gotta do some back day today.
Take a look. These are 2 weights. Can you do both hands? Mommy,
You're in a workspace there, guy.
oh, the fan turned off. This boy, he come in here and we just take over.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny the amount of space that a toddler takes?
He's king of the gym.
He's like the smallest thing, but it's just like the amount of space this child takes up is crazy.
He's king out here.
It's crazy. Okay, sir, we welcome to my ANC fan. The fan motor is not spinning with another phone.
Okay.
Oh no. Did it fall? Did Mama have to fish it out? You're just gonna sit and stare at it for a little bit?
Check it out. Take a look at it.
Oh, it's all the way over there. Here we go. We're not gonna do that on purpose. Oh, no, it's really stuck. Here you go, love.
We did. We killed a heroic. Well, defeated the heroic Sylvanas fight. Didn't kill her. Any competing time soon? Nah.
Is that hot?
Nah. We've been doing a little mini cut just to tighten up, but I don't think we're gonna actually compete while the pandemic is kind of heating up again. Know what I mean? Yeah, Gecko. It sounds like you're just where deadlifts are hitting you, is in your upper back. You'll get there. If you're pretty new to deadlifts, I mean, probably is where you're feeling it right now. As you get, you know, a little stronger and as the weight gets a little heavier, you'll start feeling the legs a little bit more.
You hear him clicking his tongue. Is that your new sound, Tom, baby?
It's basically over in Australia? That's not what I've heard. Maybe in like Western Australia, but in Eastern Australia it's not, right?
They had like a 3-day lockdown, I thought, just recently.
And the travel, they're not able to travel either, I believe, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
So, yeah. Need to yell at you during the day to do stuff? No, you need to have the internal drive to do it your own self. Happy to help. Feel free to check into the stream any old time, but you can't always be relying on some external force to make you do stuff. You gotta come from within.
Oh, good snack.
Yep. Happy to help though. Happy to help. What's it doing, little tins?
You stacked them and then you stepped on them.
It's not really basically over in general. But yeah, probably won't be competing during the whole pandemic. I just do the mini cut, tighten up a little bit, and then start working on making some gains. Slowly add calories back in, which I've been doing. We're working our way up to maintenance, and
there you go.
we'll go from there.
Wow.
That'll be the plan.
That one's like twice as heavy, huh?
All right, heads up just a little bit here.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go.
There you go. Oh, whoa. You're okay, you got it. Good job. Yeah, this one's 5 pounds, okay? So like you definitely can lift this. It's just a little bit, like just this here, because it's in this circle.
We'll see, Papa. We'll see. Because now there's more variants. The more the virus sort of gets to incubate and mutate, things are going to get weird probably. But yeah, hopefully. I haven't heard of any sort of Delta
The Delta Plus.
coming down at all. But hopefully with half people being vaccinated, it'll help. But half people not being vaccinated certainly doesn't help. But yeah, hopefully with
Please get vaccinated.
yeah, people getting vaccinated does help and not be as bad. So hopefully that happens.
Do you want to put your on or do you want to hold it?
But yeah, it's
Good job,
definitely can
Daddy.
keep getting worse. People don't do what they're supposed to do. We're trying to like what's going on tomorrow. Good. Good. Practice some body weight squats to get in the rhythm of it. Got this. What's up, Wade? Bud!
Daddy needs it because he gets so hot.
Why can't we have the fan on, dude?
Daddy, get on the please. Yeah, Daddy needs
He
it.
can do what he wants, I don't care. Why don't you like the fan, boy?
Can we go play with the washing machine in the bathroom? Can we go check out the bathroom? Let's go do some vacuuming. Yeah. You are so cute. He's like, I hear it. Turn it off. Vacuum. All right, Daddy.
All right.
We're gonna vacuum.
So,
All right. So we're gonna use
turn
the
this
little
up.
one.
Okay.
Okay. This is the vacuum cleaner. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's so nice.
Nice hog. Will he train again someday? I mean, he's out here every day already. What do you think? What do you think? Demands to come to the gym every morning. Yeah.
I use the yellow one. That's great. All right.
Can't keep him out of here, man. Doing for the last 2 weeks and trying the weights and he has it. Okay, cool.
All right.
Go nice and light. Sounds good. Excited for you.
So nice.
All right. One more set of these little baby sets, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Oh man.
Blue vacuum cleaner? Whoa, that's so large.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for the home gym myself, man.
So,
A lot of fun.
yeah.
A lot of fun.
I love the
Recommend doing push-ups, training, push-ups daily? Sure. Go for it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's the blue vacuum cleaner. Yeah, it cleans up so much. Huh? That's the blue vacuum. Oh, Dada.
You put you in your garage when I want your car's in the sun? The cars can handle a little sun. Be alright. Them cars can handle a little sun. Hey, if it's your squat rack, you can curl the squat rack if you want to.
It cleans up so much.
You can do what you want. It's your squat rack. You can do what you want to do. Why not, huh? Why not?
It's so big to hug. I think you love to do that. That's the blue vacuum cleaner. Oh.
Alright. Hey. We'll get a mirror in here eventually. It's on the list. It's on the list. Eventually. Yeah. Haven't done curls since college 20 years ago. Just do rows and weight above, sure. If curls in particular aren't one of your goals, then let's do them. I do like curls, and sometimes I want to get some bicep training that doesn't involve my back. So
It's not working, we gotta fix it.
I'll hit them. But different goals will
Oh, maybe we should.
have different ways of going about it, right? Here we go. Feel ya.
Let's do it. What is it, Peter? Let's just get that. Plug in the washing machine right here. That's a big spot. Oh, is it? Let's get it. Let's answer the phone. Hello? Who's there? Bye. Hey, this boy is so busy, he's taking
Cool vegan, that'll work.
the washing machine.
Gotta watch on streams to get motivated working out again. Feel so much better. Excellent. Nice. Let it hear it. Let it happen. Let the stream has brought value to you. It's good stuff. Oh boy. It's fun for me too. Oh. Oh yeah. Keep it up now.
That's a big turn on the washing machine. Like a washing machine. What kind of wash are we going to do today? That's a good idea. That's not hot. We gotta keep turning it.
Oh.
So, perfect.
Man.
Ready to push the start button?
Woo.
Good job.
Trying to get warmed up here. Doing good though. Doing good. We're gonna do some tries too. Like I'm gonna say, it's the back of your arm, so it's back. That's what it counts. And I can never really get enough tricep work anyway, so may as well. Not doing much cardio now.
Is it so hard?
If I could get up a little earlier without sacrificing sleep or stream time, going for a walk after the workouts or something like that would be nice. But not currently doing that.
You got a lot of work.
That would be nice, yeah.
Turn on. Yeah. Wow.
A little bit of cardio sometimes helps me, like when I actually need to eat more, it helps me kind of stimulate the appetite a bit. Because the calories I burn from cardio, it's a little more calories expended, but usually I can eat like plenty more than I'm using with cardio. Because I'm working my calories up slowly now. Getting there. Getting there. Squats. A lot of wide stance, like squats, wide stance deadlifts. It's gonna be like hip thrusts. Yep. What your glutes do is they push you up and they push your hips forward. So movements that are like up and forward, a lot of glutees, pushing your hips forward. Your glutes are a big driver muscle, so it's good stuff. And a wider stance often allows you to access like the hamstrings and glutes a little bit more. So yeah, that kind of stuff. Glutes are a powerful muscle to build for your strength, stability, and just for like your lower back health and stuff. Yeah. There we go.
Pretty cool, huh? Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah.
Am I cutting at all? Yeah, I've been dieting for about 3 months. It just takes about 3 months for it to look like anything, right? But we're adding calories up now, right? We're moving out of the mini cut. I'm gonna work towards lean surplus now. Yeah. Just returned to the gym this week. Started out with a big leg day and you're still sore. Yep, absolutely, yeah. We might take a day off or just work something else. Just work something else. Yeah. Your legs, I mean, like if you're just back in the gym and then you train a big leg day, you're probably gonna be sore for like a week. After like 3 days or so, you can probably do some light legs though. But yeah, I mean, you don't take a day off. Just go do something else. But you might want to split your training differently than legs or upper body. Might want to divide that up a little bit more so that you have more days of being able to go to the gym without training a muscle group that's like all beat up. The benefits of wearing barefoot style shoes, like stress fractures, Depends on what you're using them for. I mean, the shoes that I have, there's not much to them, so they're fine. But yeah, we've been bringing the calories down a bit, just to tighten up before the next bulk phase. So the calories are coming up now, but yeah. Yeah, you're probably not gonna hurt yourself. But you might, like I said, you might want to split your training a bit so that you're not just training sore muscle groups. Like I do, legs, then arms and shoulders, then a bodybuilding back, then a heavy pull back, then chest, and then repeat. So everything has like a nice amount of time to recover, so. No, I'm just giving those shoes a hard time. Those are probably fine. I don't think there's like some big crazy advantage though. I wouldn't do a lot of running in them. I wouldn't do a lot of high impact stuff in those kind of shoes, but that's fine. Yep, here we go. That's fine, Greg. Yeah, like I said, for like gym stuff, probably fine. I don't like a lot of padding on my shoes for training either. I just wouldn't run in them. But hiking, sure. Yeah. Sure, if you feel good, go for it, man. But like I said, I just wouldn't do like a lot of running in like high impact stuff, but hiking isn't high impact. Uh-oh. You love the gym?
Is that what that's for? Is that like a nice little soft headrest?
Is that a lovely gym? You're so sweet.
He's so cute.
I love the gym.
Yeah.
I love the gym.
Is that just a nice little soft headrest?
Yeah. That's so nice.
He's like looking at, I think he's trying to figure out like how to use it.
Yeah.
He's just like.
Do I just take a little rest on it? Good. Take a little rest.
Perfect. You're perfect.
Good job, boy. All right. Couple of shoulders. Can you elaborate on the stress fracture stuff? There's less padding underfoot and shock transfer to your feet. Yeah, your foot bones.
You want
Yeah.
a big load, a medium load, or a small load? Small load. Okay. Did you want to add?
But yeah, like hiking and doing your gym stuff is probably fine, yeah.
Cycle or a extra spin cycle.
Like I said, I just wouldn't do like a lot of running with them. Because like, you know, when I was younger, those kind of things were all the craze, and then all the stress fractures started happening, and I was like, oh shit. Okay.
Okay, you ready to
So Toki, girlfriend is a tracker and she gets new shoes every month or so. Every month? Hey. I used to get new shoes like every 6 months, I think. I'd get like 2 new pairs every 6 months when I was a runner, something like that. Every month.
That's pretty nice.
Dang.
You can fresh feet.
Guess so, yeah.
Alright, there's a washing machine.
Do you work out abs a lot for definition?
Wash.
I think training abs is valuable, but
Wash.
definition is... The problem with definition for most people is probably just not lean enough. But yeah, I mean, building muscle and getting lean is kind of how definition occurs.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna go outside?
So what does that help?
Oh.
That is not the appropriate use of that medication. It probably improves like blood flow or something, right? But you shouldn't take medication that you don't need. And that is not how you're supposed to take that medication, what that's for. But I guess that's just blood flow. But yeah, that's not recommended. Yeah. This is a Lululemon shirt. Been running the same shoes for your minimum amount of time for some new kicks? Maybe, yeah. I mean, if you're starting to feel in your like lower legs and stuff, yeah, probably. Yep. When you're running 50, 60 miles a week during cross season and more on top of that during practice call running, yeah, I've been there, right? running was my sport back in high school and college, so 50, 60 miles a week is, you know, pretty good. But yeah, I had two pairs of shoes that I would rotate through, so maybe that would help me not need new shoes every month. But yeah, that's a lot. A lot of shoes, a lot of shoes. So diet for abs. I diet now, I'm training, and I'm around 50% body fat, so it's looking really low. Yeah. Well, diet is just losing body fat in general. So if you're looking to see abs, it's probably, you know, absolutely continue to train your abdominal muscles, but in order for definition to come through, it's probably going to be fat loss. Take a second and type exclamation mark fat loss in the chat, yeah. And watch that video real quick. Is jump rope good for cardio? Sure, if it gets your heart rate up. And you can sustain that, right? There we go. Or find easy recipes for newbies? I mean, I'm not very creative with my food. Just microwave some veggies. Microwave some corn, it's called QURN. Microwave some kind of plant-based protein thing. Boom, good to go. Microwave some oatmeal. Pretty much good to go at that point. This depends on what kind of thing you want. If you should watch that video too if you don't understand the basics of nutrition with respect to muscle gain or fat loss. If you're trying to eat healthy foods, yeah, fresh veggies and fruit, that's great. But sometimes those don't really require a whole lot of cooking, right? But yeah, I'm not very creative with my food. I don't really require a lot of, like, you know, fancy recipe action. But if you want to learn how to, you know, cook stuff, that's definitely something you can do. Pretty fun. Getting some Saiyan power flowing. Oh, nice, thank you, dude. Does she do the same thing as me? Not really. Whew. Not really. But she can eat like similar things. Like if she wants some plant-based burgers instead of the corn, then she'll just cook that first and then mine on the same pan right after. It's fine. You do exactly what's in the Fallon's video already? Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, then you're ready to rock. You're ready to rock. Yep. Just takes a little more time then. In a deficit, which is super normal. All good. Yeah. Once you've got it locked in, it just takes time. That's where the discipline comes in. So keep enjoying your training, keep enjoying how good you feel on your diet, keep enjoying the lifestyle, and keep hammering away. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, I'm gonna get the belt on for one set and bump the weight up a little bit. Oh! There we go. Let's go, holy molar. 47 big months, big flex for it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. I can thank you. You'll be alright, Cody. When should you start adding weights to chin-ups, pull-ups? Like how many reps you're gonna do bodyweight? I don't know. I don't know if there's a rule on that. I mean, if you're doing like 20 reps, I treat it like anything else. Like, when you're easily hitting your intended rep range with bodyweight, you can start adding weight to make the rep range that you're interested in more challenging, I guess, right? Just like anything else. So if you're trying to hit 8 to 12 and you can do 20 pull-ups in a row, maybe get that weight on you, start getting back into that rep range. How do I change my workouts? I mean, I do a lot of the same movements, but I usually try to achieve what's called progressive overload by adding weight or reps or sets or reduce my recovery time, something like that over time. But I don't actually change my exercise selection all that much. I'm gonna add some little things here and there, but the main thing I did for leg day was squats. So what I could do what could you do that doesn't hurt the same time as squats? Are your hamstrings really sore? So are the front of your legs more sore or the back of your legs after squats? What do you recommend for lats if you don't have a lat tower? In pull-ups, rows, deadlifts, rack pulls, shrugs, dumbbell rows. Okay, so if the back of your legs aren't sore, you can do this kind of thing. You can either do like full-on deadlifts, or you can do straight-legged deadlifts, where you kind of get your hip hinge set up, put your butt back and stretch your hamstrings. You feel the tightness in your hamstrings and glutes, and then just push your hips forward while picking the bar up. Called a straight-legged deadlift. It's good for the back of your legs. That like long muscle, the hamstring, the back of your leg. For this thing, and then of course your glutes too. Yeah. Front legs more touch squats? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's just how it goes. For me, I mean, I use I've been focusing on my glutes a lot for a squat recently, so. Yeah. So you can try those. Those are real good for the back of your legs. You can make it like a hamstring, glute focused leg day. But those will help you squat better. Building your hamstrings and glutes. You're gonna be real fucking sore. So get ready for that. Straight-legged deadlifts get people's attention. Because it's a big stretch and a squeeze, so be ready for that. Oh. Go light and focus on that stretch and squeeze. And good form. Those will get you sore. So just be ready for that. Yeah. Yep. Woo. You got this though. It's a good movement to do, but yeah, that'll get your attention. getting back into it, you're gonna be sore. But keep going. Keep on going. Yeah, doing big leg days is like one of the things that's gonna make your whole body grow. Yeah, it's cool. My sister got it for me. This belt, it's cool. Bring back posture, exercise, grab your shoulders more a little bit. Just keep doing resistance training. And just, learn to stand. I mean, I think I stand kind of like this, more than this. But, yeah, probably just more resistance training in general, right? This is every time I recommend not using a belt. I mean, you mostly don't need it. But it just feels good at this point. And doing barbell rows with the belt on feels nice. Oh, yeah, I bet, Cody. You'll get back into it. You got this, dude. Thank you, Cody, for the prime, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Woo! Glad to have you, man. Pumping us up. Thank you, dude. Yeah, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you follow. If you love the content, find it helpful, love to have you as a sub. Means a lot. Woo. Proud and grateful we can keep all this content free, man. It's fun that way for me. Woo! Feel like me some barbell rows. I do like them. Oh. I'll do a few light shrugs too. Probably could do plate shrugs, feel pretty good too. Sometimes even better than those. Maybe I'll do a few. I like the X bar a lot, but sometimes the plate shrugs are just like a different, it's like a different grip, right? It's much closer in. Oh, gets them shoulders involved sometimes too. Some shouldies. But yeah, if you want to get like, have a real strong squat and deadlift, man, and strong lower back, it's a lot of glute hamstring. Yeah. Potentially mediocre. Have you watched the fat loss video? My recommendation is get about 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. At least 20% of your calories come from fat, but no lower than like 50 grams at minimum. And then fill in the rest with carbs. And that might be about where you're at, but there are certain things that the percentages itself might not quite do that for you, but you might end up about there anyway. You might. That's what you're watching. Yep, that's why it's there. But I mean, I also just told it to you too, right? But yeah, rewatching that would probably be good. It's 4.5 minutes, doesn't take too long. but I like to think it contains a lot of the essentials. It's a good resource for like, hey, I wonder what that is. I forgot about this. Let me go check that out real quick. But yeah. Once again, I don't really like encourage you to use MyFitnessPal to tell you what to do. It's more just a tool to use to track it. You have your own goals and you tell MyFitnessPal what you want to do. Oh. Yeah, so you gotta be in charge of that. Okay. I'm just gonna slap weight on the side. I don't wanna take weight off and stuff today. Just gonna slap it on the side. Right on there. Call it good. Yeah. We got tomorrow we can do hex bar or we can do normal deadlifts. Here you go, buddy. That one right there. That one right, char. Gotcha. We got you, dude. We'll get you squared away. Get you on the path to the gains. And fat loss counts as gains. Moving in the direction of your goals counts as gains. One way or the other. All right, one sec. That's gonna go real quick. I'll be right back. We'll keep on pumping. Let's go. All right, there we go. There's a little spider. A little teeny tiny little spider in the bathroom. I wanted to bring that outside too. All right, we're good. Let's go. Sompas. Big flex for that rate. Thank you. How can you fix muscle imbalances in both shoulders, surgical and not surgical? I mean, you did have surgery in your shoulders, right? That's probably a question for a PT at that point. But for me, if my shoulders are imbalanced, I just keep training them. You know what I mean? So I just started moving over a ton of protein intake this week. Things such as oatmeal. So oatmeal's not super high protein. That's mostly carbohydrates. But sure, how much protein are you getting in? Because I think sometimes people overvalue the protein macronutrient. Like, you want to get enough protein, but past that, it's probably better to just have carbohydrates. You're trying to grow and provide you with energy. I saw you said that, Grant. I appreciate that. I don't know if they have any acting experience, so they're probably best if they have an actual actor play these big movie roles. But I appreciate the sentiment. Once you start getting past 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, I mean, probably don't need much more than that, right? It's true, it's true. Have it in the biz. New PR today. On what lift? Congrats. Nice. Bench press, way to work. Big bench. That's a big bench. Nice. Real nice. So 40 carb, 40 pro, 20 fat is the goal? Nope. That's not what I said. Nope. But a super skinny dude forever started dirty bulking, so figure it out. You don't have to eat shitty food. You just need to eat a caloric surplus, but you get that exclamation mark bulk. Check that out, right? I think I'm doing like 80 grams of protein a day so far. Oh, okay. So that, yeah, you could probably, I mean, how much do you weigh? That's hardly any protein, but if it's doing more than you were before, that's good. You could probably double that. And still, I mean, yeah, if you're 195, you should probably be, you could probably like double that amount of protein and it's still like not a ton. You don't have to double it all in one go though. You can sort of work your way up to a higher protein intake like you're doing, that's fine. But yeah, maybe aim for more like 160 to 170 or even 180 or 190, whatever. But yeah. You got some room to add more protein. Ugh. Some people, you know, you're like 195, people are like, I'm eating 400 grams of protein a day. It's like, you don't need that much. Cut that in half and put that in carbs. Is there a preferred way to get that intake up? Like you need to have multiple shakes a day? You just need to, I mean, like, how many meals a day do you eat? I mean, just 2? How many calories are you eating per day? Why are you only eating 2 meals a day? What are your goals here? Like I told, here they go, watch this fat loss video. Like I told Mediocre, it's not just, it's like certain numbers that you want and then you can do the percentages. Have around 2K calories. These are breakfast, you get to work and you have lunch, so you don't eat dinner. You don't have a third meal after work? Your dinner and shake and protein supplements. Okay. How are you only getting 80 grams of protein? And what, you should be eating a real meal. So more meals is one way to get protein. I mean, like if you have 3 meals a day, and each of those meals has 30 grams of protein, I mean that's 90 grams of protein. And why are you only eating 2K calories a day? Are you trying to lose weight? Your shakes shouldn't be looked at as like a meal replacement. They're just a protein supplement. Okay. So how much weight are you losing at 2K calories per day? Yeah, you feel like you're shoveling food in at 2,500? That's funny. That's pretty low. But everybody's different. Like for me, that's pretty low. How do you feel with that protein intake? Because if you drop your protein a little bit, bump the carbs, it might be easier to eat that much if that's one of your goals. I mean, I like protein a lot, but you just don't need that much. You don't think you've lost anything yet? We haven't checked recently? Okay. Yeah, tracking your calories and being consistent on your calories, and then measuring the results is kind of an important thing to do. But if you're just getting back into it, just another one of those things to add to your habits. But okay. I'm getting a good idea of where we're at. I'd like to know your whole macronutrient breakdown. But yeah, just have protein with every meal. Not that hard to get the protein in. But if you're not in the habit of it, that's one of those things to work on. But yeah, if you're 195, you probably want to be getting at least, at bare minimum, like 120 grams. 150 would probably be fine though. Especially if you're resistance training, right? When you are. If you're weight training, you probably want to get a little more protein than that. Then like you're up close to that 150 mark if possible. And that'll account for 600 of your calories, so you still got plenty of room to eat other stuff, right? So you have 600 calories from protein, maybe you have around 400 calories from fat, and you have 1,000 calories from carbohydrates to eat, so your macros could be like 150 protein, 250 carb, and like 60 something fat, right? Boom. Boom. Good to go. And then you can fill that up whenever you like. Boom. Maybe 65 grams of fat. Maybe about 2,000 calories. Boom. Donezo. And you grind that for a while and see what happens. But if you're training and eating 2,000 calories a day at 195, you should be probably going down in weight. Then if you're super sore, then you're probably gonna be able to rebuild some muscle during that process too, so. Yeah. You wanna shred up? Sure. I'm glad their trainer doesn't have you on bare, but like, if you're in a deficit and you feel like you're eating a lot, that's good. I'm glad that your trainer doesn't have you on like bare bones stuff. Your protein just sounds a little high if you feel like you're like eating more than you want, but high protein's fine. Especially if you're a big fella. What's up?
He was getting stressed, or not stressed, but frustrated because he kept wanting to see the birds like all eat. And so I told him how we had to sit and be patient. Yeah. And we saw them, and so now he wants to go watch things.
Okay, I moved the spider outside.
There was a spider?
No, it was a little teeny spider in the.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, in the thing.
You moved like Lucas?
Yeah, moved Lucas back outside.
Lucas is outside.
Nay. Right. Is it bad that I eat a 1,000 calorie deficit and lost 10 pounds in 2 days? You're in more of 1,000. You're in more than 1,000 calorie. 1,000 calorie deficit if you're losing 10 pounds in 2 days, or you just have a ton to lose and you just started dieting. So you probably just have less food in your system because you're eating less. It's not uncommon for your weight to spike really hard when you first start eating less. But if you lost 10 pounds in 2 days, then that's not 10 pounds of body mass. Even if you ate 0 calories, you wouldn't lose that much, right? Is it bad though? No. You shouldn't expect that rate of fat loss forever. 1,000 calorie deficit per day would put you at 2 pounds per week, which is fine. That's what I've been doing with my diet, so. 10 pounds in 2 days though is not gonna continue most likely, right? But no, I lost, 2 pounds a week during my mini cut. Yeah, it's just your body is just adjusting to having a lot less food in your system, so less water and whatnot as well. So yeah. Yep. Super normal. How many calories are you eating total? That would be probably a more telling number. But 1,000 calorie deficit is, pretty aggressive. 1,200 now, yeah, that's pretty low. That's probably a little lower than you need to. I'd rather you be up closer to like 2,000 if possible. But, if you're gonna go balls to the wall and you got your discipline locked in and you can maintain that and you feel good on 1,200, I guess you're gonna do what you wanna do, but that just doesn't leave you a lot of wiggle room for later on, right? How heavy are you right now? 10 pounds water weight? Yeah. Or just less food in your system too, right? But yeah. Yep. Yep. Whew. That's bike riders, nice. That's hype. That's hype. Whew. All right. Yep. The beginning of a diet is usually pretty big fluctuations. So I would say that's almost normal. But the fact that you're eating 1,200 calories that's pretty low. Probably want to bump that up a little bit to make it a little bit of a more sustainable plan, right? And Bluegrass, thanks for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so how many calories? So you're eating 1,200 calories total. How much do you weigh in general? Yeah, archery eats more than 1,200 calories, yeah. Yeah. Let's put that in perspective. He's a growing boy, though. Growing boy. Don't make his label as protein packed. Okay, gotcha. Normal oatmeal doesn't have quite that much protein, but sure. Are you having one serving of that oatmeal, Cody? Any advice for building legs? Squat and eat. Squat and eat. Brashadi back at it again, man. Thanks for carrying the squat last night. That was fun. Good streams. 280, okay. Yeah, you probably should be eating a little bit more than 1,200 calories. You can probably eat around 2K and be fine. Just one serving? Yeah. Probably have about 2 or 3 servings. Is it like half a cup is a serving? How do you talk to the game? I think they're gonna contact you. I sent the highest point people's names to Amazon. I think they're gonna reach out. Are you tracking the nuts that you eat too, Cody, or are you not tracking snacks? I'm trying to figure out how you. I just like eating one serving of everything throughout the day. But I'd probably try to get at least 20 grams of protein per meal. So maybe have 2 or 3 servings of that oatmeal. Even if your goals are fat loss, you don't want to be that low on calories, right? I do intermittent fasting and have 1 meal a day. Okay. You still want to eat more than 1,200 calories a day. Or not, whatever. If you just want to ask me is what you're doing good and I say no and you say I'm going to do it anyway, sure. So want feedback? No problem. That's my feedback. You're a little low calories. But if you're like, I'm feeling it, I'm on fire, I'm not hungry, I'm going to eat 1,200 calories a day, I'm going to lose weight fast, and I'm on it. You do you. I respect that. I respect it. I'm very confused with the percentage of my FitnessPal. You tell my FitnessPal what you want to do. And I've probably said it about 3 times today, what I recommend with macros. So I'm gonna link you this video again, and I'm gonna have you tell me what you should do with your macros. We're just gonna have a little quiz. I don't mind repeating myself, but if I do, we're gonna have to repeat the same thing over and over to the same people, then you're gonna get a little quiz. I'm happy to help though. I'm not mad at you, but I gotta find a different way to get the information in. Because me saying it out loud is not working. So now I'm gonna refer you to that video, which has all the info you need, and then I'm gonna ask you how to go about determining your macros. I'll give you a quiz. You're 206, eating 200 calories a day. It's about that much protein, that much carbs, that much fat, barely losing 1 pound a week, okay. Your fats are pretty low, and your protein's pretty high for your weight. I'd probably drop your protein down to like 180 grams, and I'd up your fat and carbohydrates so you can train harder and exercise more, feel better, and then lose more weight that way. Personally. Like I said, I'm a big fan of protein, but as I've gotten older, I realize that you don't need all that much protein. And when I'm dieting, I would rather, and bulking for that matter, I would rather have way more of my calories come from like an energy source like carbohydrates, so I can train harder and feel better in a deficit, and just have better energy to move around more and not be all exhausted all the time, so you can actually help lose weight. Because you just don't need that much protein, you know what I mean? Not really, Was. Thankfully not. Yeah, you probably could bump those fats up to like 60 grams at least. 45 grams is pretty dang low. And once again, you could take a good chunk of your protein out. If you're 206, I mean, you could be 160 grams of protein and still be fine. And then that gives you a lot more room for carbohydrates. Which, like I said, will probably help you have better energy for training and just for your day-to-day. Threat plates, hard style. Threat plates. Exclamation mark plates is the video you're looking for. Average 60-70 grams protein, a lot of carbs. Yeah, I would say that's probably a little bit too low on protein. Probably want to double that. I don't record carbs, I just eat them. All right, well then don't talk to me. Then don't talk to me then. 20%, 40% protein, 20% fat, 40% carbs? Sure, go for it. That's probably fine. That's not what I said in the video, but whatever. Go for it. Hey, Trucks, thanks for the 8 months, man. Big flex. I'm gonna tell you one more time. You get around somewhere between 0.6 and 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. 0.8 is fine. Get at least 50 to 60 grams of fat, and fill in the rest with carbs, okay? That's pretty much how it works. That's what I said in the video. Or do 40, 20, 40, whatever, you know? You'll probably be fine. Whatever. Open that shake. Carbs, EAs, tiny bit of pre-workout, exclamation mark subs. Check that out. Here we go. That new video was great, Quinlan. That was a fun one. Here we go. Oh, you might not, depending on how many calories you're eating, you might not need 40% of your calories to come from protein, right? That's what I've been saying this whole fucking time. But you could try it. You could try it. But my diets recently have been a little bit lower protein, been feeling pretty good, so here we go. Yeah, that video's pretty much ready to go. Only thing is, like, there's a few of those, like, two-handed axe, like, heavy swings that, like, double hit people and just smack them, but yeah, you're fine, legal. Yeah. It's gotta, after about that third or fourth time repeating the same thing, it's like, okay, we gotta figure something else out here. That's good to go, Quinn. Thanks, man. That's gonna be great. Probably do it tomorrow. Here we go. help. I do want to help. So I tracking your protein calorie. Get back to next month. Yeah, I'm on tomorrow. We're on also for the rest of the day playing games too. So. Lean body mass mean like what do you mean 0% body fat? Something like that. So I just mean that if you're 400 pounds and you're trying to diet, you don't need to eat 400 grams of protein a day, right? You don't need to support. I mean, that's your 400 pounds of muscle, but you don't need to support 50% body fat with protein intake. You know what I mean? So if I weigh, 220 pounds and I'm trying to diet, I don't need to support 220 grams or 220 pounds of lean body mass necessarily, right? That's all. So if you just tell somebody who's trying to diet to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, they're like, well, I weigh 300 pounds and I'm trying to lose weight, so I guess I gotta eat 300 grams of protein, which you don't, right? When you measure your food, do I measure cooked or raw? It depends, just be consistent and choose the right entry in MyFitnessPal. So I would need to intake 1 gram per pound to gain? No. The amount of protein you need doesn't really change, whether you're dieting or bulking. That's the neat thing. It's about total calories, and mostly what you're going to change, whether you're bulking or dieting, is just your energy intake, mostly from carbohydrates for me. My fat and protein don't really change that much. But my protein changes the least, and my fat changes not much, but a little bit, and my carbs change by far the most. My carbs are like double. Ugh. But yeah, I don't like to go crazy low carb when I'm in a deficit. I like to get the carbs high. So the fat comes down, but not lower than like 50 grams minimum. 60 grams is pretty good too. Protein stays about the same. But when you have more food to eat, your protein can come up a little bit just because it happens because you're just eating more food. But the carbs are the thing that changes by far the most, which makes sense because carbs are the energy, right? And you're trying to achieve a certain energy balance, whether it's a surplus or deficit, to change what happens to your body fat or muscle. But also a ton of carbs for bulking is funny because you have a ton of energy for training and recovery, right? You feel bad sitting there drinking a beer right now? Well, then quit drinking a beer. If you feel bad about it, then why are you doing it, right? Or, I mean, obviously you're doing the same thing that everybody else does, right? You say, oh, I feel bad because I'm eating X shitty food when you're working out, which is fine. I get, like, somebody says that every single day. But if you actually feel bad about drinking, then quit fucking drinking, right? You feel like, oh, this is a bad thing for me to be doing. I feel bad about this. Let me stop. Listen to that feeling. But like I said, you're probably just sort of doing that like basic gym stream meme, right? Arms and shoulders, arms and chest. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Just never get into the nitty-gritty percentage of min-max? No, you absolutely can. It's just like, you just need to be hearing the basics, and this is all I'm trying to do for you. Yep. Watch workout, you're good. You're good. But no, like for real, like if you feel like doing certain behaviors is bad for you and it makes you feel bad, then pay attention to that and stop doing it. How about a repeat day? As necessary. Depends. Like I don't really need to do refeed days until I get pretty lean. I don't really do cheat meals. But yeah, when I start getting lean, I do refeed day like once a week or something. But I haven't, like if I keep my carbs pretty high during my diet, I don't usually need refeed days. Right? Oh, that's pretty standard, CJ. Pretty standard. Yeah. I appreciate the chats today. Hopefully we're helping out. Right, a little bit higher. Camera angle, probably a little bit of both. Probably a little bit of both. Could be imbalance, could be camera angle. Likely is both. Keep going. You just see my fitness people that can break it down and you give simple and sound advice? Well, yeah, I mean, simple and sound isn't mysterious and confusing, so it's not as sexy to try to sell, but my content is free, so I don't have to worry about it being mysterious and secret, you know? I just tell you how it is, as far as I understand, and we take it from there. So, I'm not trying to sell you something, I'm trying to have you make gains. You know? Oh. But yeah, the camera angle probably makes the left side look weird, but my left side also just is weird, so yeah. There's that too. Actually, these probably stay over here. So probably a little bit of both. But yeah, I'm not trying to sell you guys anything, I'm just talking to my gym peeps, you know? Talking to my peeps. Why not? Yep. You could probably look it up, 8, right? Definitely was a solid investment. But also it definitely was an investment. Well worth it though. Well worth it. IMO. Been a lot of fun. Well, I don't really take rest days, but if I do take a rest day, I'm probably not going to be drinking my intra-workout during that day, no? Probably not. But happy for the support that, you know, allows us to continue to make all of our content free over the past 10 plus years, so thanks. If you enjoy the stream, make sure you follow, come tune in. You can follow on social media and my YouTube channels, that'd be great. And then if you really enjoy the content, feel free to sub or power up. If we got a free Twitch Prime sub laying around, we'll take care of it for you, but either way, thanks for being here. We'll keep kicking butt. We'll keep doing our thing, making games together. But that is one of the fun things, is that it's really not all that complicated, right? Right, so is that like one serving of oatmeal, Cody? I would try to aim for like 30 grams of protein per meal, just to get your numbers up. Not because 30 grams is like a magical number or anything, but if you're only having one serving of that oatmeal, have another. Probably half a cup, right? That ain't much. But it's worth it for trying to get your calories up a bit, or protein up. But then there's also better sources of protein than oatmeal, right? Because oatmeal also has a lot of carbohydrates, which isn't bad, but it just depends on what you're trying to do with your total calories. I feel like protein shake supplements, that's fine. Yeah, just for convenience and macros, yeah. The guild run, the heroic guild run cleared, yeah. The normal, no. That's a little pug. Had to call it a night before we did everything. The heroes? Nah. It's like 155. Not that heavy. And Drucus Maximus, thanks to the Prime and Big Flicks for it, appreciate it. Favorite back workout? I don't know, probably deadlifts. But I like these barbell rows. I like T-bar rows, like hex bar stuff, shrugs, rack pulls, pull-ups, cable thingos. Everything I do are the ones that I like. I don't do a lot of stuff that I don't like to do. Yeah. Rubber plates later? Well, these ones are just 25-pound plates. There's also 45-pound rubberized plates too, right? But yeah, those are 25s. So it's 155. Oh. 153 is kind of random. Plan B, I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to get some WoW PvP at some point. We will see, we will see. Strict on rest times? Not really. But that's definitely one of the variables you can play with. Like you can play with like weight that you're lifting, you can play with reps and sets that you do. And you can definitely play with recovery time, for sure. But no, I just gotta keep moving throughout my workout. Then I recover by doing other stuff. Yeah. 145? Is it 145? Yeah. It's 145, not 155, yeah. That's right, that's right. How many sets do I have for biceps and triceps? I mean, Atrox, you've been subbed to the stream for 6 months. You know what I do for arms and shoulders. How many arms and shoulder workouts have you seen me do over the 6 months of watching the stream? Like most groups that are suffering workout group, yeah, I like shoulders and arms, upper back, upper chest, all that stuff. So you train them hard. You do supersets with minimum rest, usually burn early, yeah. Sounds about right. Classic bro split. I don't think I do a bro split, but you certainly can. I don't think what I do is quite a bro split, but something like that. Chest, back, shoulders, arms, legs. Yeah, but I do shoulders and arms together, but yeah, basically. It's actually a 5-day split, because what I do is I do legs, and then arms and shoulders, then a bodybuilding back, so like volume back. And then I'll do like a heavy pull day, where it's like hex bar or deadlifts, or straight bar deadlifts, with a little bit of legs. And then I do a chest day, and then legs again. But yeah, it is a split, yeah. Yeah. Look really beefy? Well, when I get dieted down, not that big. I mean, it's just compared to the big boys, you gotta build better arms. But shoulders, yeah. Arms aren't that big. Macronutrient volume, me too. Me too. For bodybuilding purposes over there, right? Gotta build up them shoulders and arms, man. How easy would it be to maintain that weight? I mean, it's uncomfortable. I mean, I did it, right? It's just not very comfortable. It's not eating very much food, and you're pretty low body fat, so you're tired a lot. Gotta keep the beard? No. No. Nah. I think no beard is much better for competing. Dieting is awful. You know, it's really not like, I don't mind dieting. It's just after a while you get kind of tired staying real lean, right? Just tired. But I don't really struggle that much. But yeah, staying lean for a real long time, it does drain you after a while, yeah. But like, I've been dieting for like 3 months for a mini cut, felt really good. But yeah, like, maintaining like 7 or 8% body fat for like 3 months, yeah, that just starts to get uncomfortable, yeah. Yeah. Getting lean isn't like the part that's tough. Staying lean is the part that's kind of like annoying. But yeah. Yeah. People who say like, oh, I maintain some 10% still hit your maxes. Yeah, you either don't have very good maxes or I don't know. You're just some kind of freak, or yeah, you're, you know, enhanced, but the natty curse. That is not my experience, right? Hitting new mat, getting bigger and stronger and losing fat at the same time. That is not how I do it. That's some cheat codes right there. But whatever. I compete in drug tested shows, so hopefully that helps keep the playing field even, right? So, I've been dieting for just mini-cup about 3 months. I'm not sub 10% body fat, but now that I'm adding calories, hopefully we can, you know, make some gains and get a little stronger over time. But I'm not even in a surplus yet, so. I'm adding calories pretty slow because I've been really enjoying the way I've been eating and feeling. So, no rush, but. Well, you know, we'll be entering into a nice gains phase here pretty soon. And that will be fun. Let's do some rear delts. Son Albino was like 220 pounds. I mean, yeah, that was like 3 months ago. I don't know if I don't know if that video was just 3 months ago, but I mean, yeah, 220 is a pretty normal weight for me. What's the comfortable body fat? I mean, I'm comfortable with a lot of different body fats. Depends on what your goals are at the time, right? But yeah, I mean, I was 220 3 months ago. That's not like an uncommon weight for me. That's just not, I just don't need to be 220 right now. I wanted to tighten up and feel a little better before we engage in this next phase of nice lean bulk. And I'm glad that I did. My body responded really well to it. It's been liking it a lot, so let's be cutting up was the right call. Yeah, we gotta play some PoE eventually, Lance. We'll see. We didn't do rating all day yesterday, which is kind of like sleeper content, but maybe do some PvP. We'll see how it goes. I do want to play some paddle mix on. I really do. 3.6, that's a big boy. Yeah, El Toro. Go follow me on Twitter. I think I've heard the word the Ascent. Like I've heard about it. I don't know what it is. I didn't do the quest line yet. Is the Ascent out or you have access to it? Can you tweet that at me, Catalytic? Or Catalytic? Don't forget. I'd like to look at it. Damn, we're already almost out of time. Highest total? Exclamation mark stats. Now, the stat command says I'm 215. I'm actually 195, but those lifts are my PRs. But just to reiterate though, like my PR is this, right? That's probably like my best physique. And earning my pro status as a natural bodybuilder. That's my PR and what I actually work on, but my lifts themselves aren't really all that impressive. Like my 150 pound little sister squats as much as me, legitimately, so. That's not that impressive of a PR. I mean, she's a monster, but like, you know. There we go. My sister is actually a powerlifter. Performance bodybuilding? Yeah, definitely, yeah. So those are just PRs I hit in training, not like in a meet or anything. Thank you, Rabbit. It means a lot to me, man. Appreciate it, dude. That's it for Wii games. Or drop it in the games tab for me. Take a look at it. Whew. Be fun. Interesting. One of the shooty guy games. Interesting. Go check it out. Woo. Yeah, we have a lot of games in the menu, but you know, WoW is just really fun, and we've been playing a lot of New World, so it just feels good to get some WoW grind going. But I imagine eventually I'll want a chill day to play some PoE or variety. We'll get there. We have a long 2 months before New World comes out, so having some variety on the menu would be good. Could add that one to the list. Could. So is it like a roguelike, or does it have a story? What's the deal? I'm always down for that kind of stuff. It's fun. No, man, yeah, PS games occasionally. Apex is kind of getting hype right now for a good reason. That's my favorite VR, so that's cool. That's pretty neat. But yeah, WoW is just my main jam. I just love WoW. But sometimes you want to, you know, just try different stuff. Right now I'm 195 at 5'11". Yep. And I've been slowly increasing my calories, but my weight has been staying about the same, which is fine. Like I usually weigh in around like 194 in the morning, but I'd say it's probably like 195 is my body weight, right? Yep. Here we go. Well, Apex is really fast, so it's probably, like, you probably get third party a lot more. 195. I was like 220? I mean, I was 220 like 3 months ago. What body fat do you want to sit around? It's not like a one body fat. It's usually going up or down. I don't know. Oh. But yeah, I don't usually maintain anything really. It's usually going up or down. Oh, 185, I think it's like 86 kgs. That sounds about right. What is there I can beat at? When I'm like super dieted down, I probably am like 185. But I'm not that lean right now. Okay. 185 is 88? Okay. Maybe 88 then. Cool. Good to know. But once again, I'm on the tail end of a mini cut. Right? Whew. I've lost about 25 pounds over the last 3 months, and I'm still in a deficit, even though the calories coming up, right? So. But yeah, 3 months ago I was 220, so you can change your body weight pretty easily if you just stick to the calories. Different goals at different times, right? So, do a nice little bulk. Finish up with a powerlifting meet where I definitely wanted to gain weight into that, and now do a couple months of tightening up, and then we get back into a nice lean surplus and try to make some gains. Have you noticed a big difference in strength now that you're 25 pounds lighter? Yeah. But I think that probably mostly comes down to the food, the amount of food that I'm eating rather than just the body mass. I think that as I increase my caloric intake, probably get stronger even at lighter body weight. But the calories that are required to lose 2 pounds a week are different than the amount of calories that are required to gain, you know, half a pound to 1 pound a week, right? So training is gonna be different there too. But yeah, leverage is also different when you're 195 versus 220, right? Don't have as much of a power belly and whatnot. But yeah, I'd say it's probably the fact that I'm eating half the calories I was before. Yeah. Nah, Diablo, what's up, man? Thanks for the 9 months, dude. Appreciate it, man. Certainly could, Cody. Certainly could. Man. No reason you can't have oatmeal for lunch too, though, Cody. When is the show? I mean, I'm probably not competing until like next year. Just doing a mini cut to tighten up. I mean, yeah. I don't think I'll be competing for a while. Pandemic. No reason to get risky, right? Just make gains. But yeah, the mini cut would be nice. Yeah. Looking fun with lower carbs. Yeah, but you just sort of move your calories around a little bit, right? Lowest body fat reach. One of the two. One of these. I may have even been leaner. I might have even been lower body fat in 2015. That first picture on the left. But I definitely was more filled out, I think, in the second one, which I think helped my look for the competition. But I may have actually been leaner in 2015. But I wanted to come in a little bit bigger for 2018. Also on joint supplements as you get older. I mean, I doubt they do anything, but you could try. Yeah. Probably. I think taking collagen doesn't do anything. I think collagen just digests like any other protein. But yeah, I mean, staying active and having a good healthy diet, getting blood flow to the joints and full range of motion is probably good, yeah. 5'11", yeah. Hey, you're probably getting that kind of shape better than me. I just love the gym, but you can get in that kind of shape a little bit faster than I could, I bet. Or I have. My physique is nothing special. I just love training. And I'd like to compete too, so we do that as well. Oh. Ah. Yeah, sorry, the bot doesn't like links. Yeah, but hey, if you like glucosamine, go for it, man. Go for it. I don't think any supplements are gonna like be as good as just movement, but good try. See if you like it. Yeah, that sucks. Laughing your age up. Be careful. Make sure your equipment can help you out. What's up, Stimby? Gonna do a few little shoulder movements here. You're stuck around 14-15% body fat. Any tips? You eat 900 calories a day. What are you trying to get lower than that for? And what does your exercise look like? Because I wouldn't go lower calories than that. I would increase your exercise. But like I said, I'm also curious why you're trying to get real lean. Because you're probably not super active at 1900, right? Right? Yeah, Rogue and Titan are probably good. I got my stuff, a lot of my stuff is from Rogue, the little leg. Isolation one is from Titan, that's good quality too, so. No affiliation with either one, wouldn't mind. So I don't have any promo codes for anything, but yeah, before you guys shell out for home gym equipment, make sure you drop a sub. A little bit of saying power in the chat too. Get a little bit of that going for us. Oh. Just a little bit of shoulders. Keep it feeling good. Whew. Man. Farm Gold IRL. You're currently 12% trying to get under 10% just to see how your body looks? If you want to. You do running in the morning, lift in the afternoon? Okay. 5-6 days a week? Okay. So sounds like you might want to spend, I mean, how long have you been dieting? Yeah, I have the Lethal Quest line, Lance, yeah. How long have you been dieting? It says get sub reset. Well, resub would be what you're looking to do if you want to reset, right? Yeah, that's what you want to do. Thanks if you're thinking about it. As a newer gym goer, do you suggest training everything till failure or few reps from failure? You can leave a few reps in the tank. Yeah. Yep. That's fine. Just do more sets. You don't need to go to failure every set. It's over 2 months now. I mean, how much do you weigh right now, T? That's pretty low calories and pretty high activity to not be losing any weight. Makes me think you might want to spend some time working your calories up a little bit, right? That's crazy, yo dog. Way to work, man. That's crazy. If you're gonna get below 10% body fat, you may as well hop in a competition though, dude. Just for fun. If you're vaccinated and stuff, and there's nobody at risk in your area. Oh, shh. I'd also be curious in how long you've been stagnated. Because sometimes it takes a little bit. Yeah, you might want to spend some time building muscle, bro. Instead of just being in a deficit trying to lose fat, you might want to start working your calories up and try to build up a little bit. Might be time. You should, yo dog. You should. You'd like it, man. You got what it takes. Good stuff, dude. Because just getting that lean for no reason is tough. And if you're gonna get that lean, you may as well put it to use. But yeah, T-Clear, you might want to spend some time building it. Because you're not real heavy. You might not have a lot of weight to lose. And if you're already on low calories, exercising a lot, it might just be time as like a long-term life journey of training is to start bumping your calories up slowly and do a building phase. Get strong, try to build muscle for a while. Because you just want to just restrict, and train. You might lose fat eventually, but like why? You know, what's the point? No reason to go bare bones calories and struggle to get 10% body fat for no reason. Probably time to build some muscle, man. Time to get strong. Next time you diet down, you can diet down on more calories and have a better physique. So, that's what I'd say. About that time. That's what it sounds like to me. It's about that time. Bump them cows up. Because that's how it goes. You do times of surplus to build and then times of deficit to bring the calories down and bring the body fat down. But then where you end up is a little bit higher than where you were before. Then you do it again. Bulk up, diet down, you're a little higher than where you were last time. So it sounds like it's time for you to start going up instead of trying to go down against the grain, right? Oh yeah. Oh. Woo. Yep. Yep. How do shorter bodybuilders go about calorie management? Just like everybody else. I mean, if you're 5'3", 129, it's time for you to eat. It's time for you to make some gains. But you manage calories like anybody else. You track and see what happens and adjust. But yeah, it's time for you to make some gains, bro. Time for you to build up. You and T-Clear. Hey, bulking phases are fun, T-Clear. You've earned it, man. It's fun times. I haven't really had enough time to watch the Olympics, besides the casting, which is pretty fun. About 10:23, nice. Nice. Got any quotes in the gym wall? Nope. I got some Goku over there. Is it ever gonna do recon? That's pretty much what I'm saying. Hi guys, it was fun. Eat, Drakes. Exclamation mark bulk, you need to eat, bro. Eat food. Slow and steady, increase those calories. Yep. Just pumping some little baby shrugs. You gotta eat, brother. Start bumping them calories up. And work, and obviously train too, right? Any particular foods you just eat, watch the video. It's not about the particular foods you eat, it's about the amount of calories you consume. It needs to be in a surplus. And if you're 6 foot 135, you ain't fucking eating. You probably just need to focus on getting more food in your system, but you should be tracking your calories though. And continue to increase them until you start gaining weight. Bro, if the lifting is taking a toll on your football and your football is your main focus, then you need to talk to your coach and back off lifting. Or start lifting for maintenance rather than lifting for gains. Because you need to be saving your recovery for your football, your sport, right? So now instead of using training like you were in the off season to get stronger, you just use your training to maintain and recover. Have you ever tried for the CrossFit Games? What do you think? Since you see me literally never training for CrossFit or talking about it, what do you think? Maybe you're new. I compete in bodybuilding, not CrossFit. But the answer is no. No. Oh. Your max bench 275 seems to hit the wall? Yeah, because you've been dieting down. If you want to get stronger, eating less food is not usually the answer to that. You want to spend some time getting stronger, eating more. But yeah. Before dieting? Gotcha. Once again, a lot of strength goals are achieved by just eating more food. So, I mean, we talk about food so much. It is the not so secret ingredient. Yep. It's the not so secret ingredient to fat loss and building, right? There's a reason why all strongmen are massively buff dudes. What reason is that? Is it ice cream? Yeah, that's not like my main recommendation, but if you're really struggling to get calories, ice cream is probably a fine way to do it. Yep. Yeah. Is that right? Okay. And Drake, thanks for the prime, man. Big flex for it. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you, man. Another 450. Nice. Nice. I'm 6 to 10 years muscle memory, but I got fat and stopped lifting during the pandemic. Just cut down from 240 to 175. Woo! Woo! That is some slim body weight right there, man. Good job on the cut, though. That's not easy. But I think now, once again, like we're talking about a lot, it's probably time to increase those calories slowly and start making use of that muscle memory, making some gains. That's good stuff, dude. That's good stuff. All right, guys. I would love to just work out like all day, but I got to make sure Jenny has time to do her stuff. So we got a half decent back workout in today. Lots of chatting today too, but hopefully that helped you guys out. We're gonna be on the gaming stream, probably around like 1:30 p.m. PST today, start time. So we'll see you guys then for some gaming. Probably play some WoW. We gotta play some Path of Exile eventually. We're gonna get into some variety eventually, but I think we're having fun with WoW. We might just keep grinding it and let have the variety be there for us when we want it. So we'll see. Definitely looking forward to that phase 2, but just gotta do what we want to do, have fun with our gaming, and see you guys in about 4 hours or so, alright? Thanks for watching, appreciate the love, appreciate the chats. See you guys soon, peace!